Back to the channel. Today I have my friend Joe Calzeridge.
Hi everybody.
You gonna start a YouTube channel so people can start following you?
No.
Okay. Well, we're gonna be building something today. On that note, we are building something for the wife. She wants to build a bench around our new kitchen table. Now I have not told this to you guys yet, but we have pretty much bought 5 tables and returned 4 of them. And the one we have now, we might return. I don't know, we'll see, but stay tuned.
So as Justin mentioned, we went through a number of different tables for this area. Our goal and ultimate purpose for this space was to gain shoe storage as well as have adequate space for seating. And so with this table, we had good seating, but not enough space for shoes. So this is the very first table that we bought. The original one was the one that came with the RV. This one gave us enough room for shoe storage, so we did store shoes on the wall there, but it didn't leave us enough seating room. We felt very cramped around this small table because along the wall, no chair could be put there. So we returned that table back to IKEA in exchange for this one. This one was great. It had a drop-down leaf where we could extend it and make it longer and seat 4 people around it. The only problem was on each of the sides when you pulled the leaf out, the legs were in the way where you couldn't put 4 chairs around it. You could only comfortably seat 2, as you can see in the picture. So we had to return that one as well. So this is the second to last table that we purchased. And as you can see, we can fit the shoes behind there and we can actually all sit comfortably at it. The only downfall is it's way too tall and way too long for this space. And so by this point, Justin is tired of all the table buying and taking legs off of tables and the returning of tables. He's done. But at the end of this video, you'll see the table that we finally landed on that's perfect for the space, and it gave us adequate shoe storage.
All right, so we're at Lowe's right now. I'm gonna go pick up some supplies. Take a look at this real quick. So this to kind of give you guys an idea. That's what it's gonna look like. All right, first thing we're gonna need is some 2-inch 18 gauge nails, and we gotta go get some wood, some hinges, and that's it. He's the boss today, so I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Or we could do 6.
All right, cool.
Just depends on how you want it to look. Do you want 1, 2, or like 1, 2, 3 on the bench?
I think 2 will be fine.
It's gonna be on top.
Okay.
It's gonna be on top.
We gotta get some caulk too. Now we gotta get some wood glue. This is all coming together little by little. Do you like the building stuff, man?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Yeah.
I like the end result.
Yeah, okay.
The end result is nice.
You like to go start to finish, right? No middle. I like to watch people do stuff like this. Alright, awesome.
I think we're gonna need 3.5.
Alright, cool. So these are gonna be pocket screws we gotta get for the project too. We are getting ready to get to the end here.
So this is gonna be our framing wood.
Okay.
So what we want to do is I have button that we need.
So really quickly, this is just the receipt. On the left side is everything that I purchased. On the right side is everything that I returned. Alright guys, so we have everything we need. I have used the brand new 1500 today to get the wood. I mean, it's such a tiny job for this truck, so I figured why even get the big boy to get this little bit of wood. But pretty excited to do something like this. I am not a carpenter by any means, so this should be pretty fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start building the framing for the bench for the dinette. So Joe is actually cutting the wood. He's showing me how to do a few things, and he's going to start the pocket screws. Is that what these are called again?
Yep.
Awesome. Let me go ahead and help him out here. Yeah, so Joe has pretty much put this thing together. This is going to be the framing of the bench. And so we're going to put something on top that's going to open up. We're going to use this for shoes and other things that we're going to store inside the RV. But it's coming along really nice. That's what it was before. Now we have all of the supports here. And it looks really good, guys. It's coming together. Thank you, Joe. Checking in with you guys. We just have the front face of this on. So basically when we put this inside, it's gonna look like that. I'm gonna paint all this obviously, but it is coming along. Joe he's killing it over here. He has all the tools. I mean, look at us. I mean, we're sitting at an RV park, hanging out, just cutting some wood. Looks good, dude.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's gonna be fun.
A lot of trial and error, but yeah, we're making it happen. So I'll see you guys in a second.
Perfect.
Okay.
Push the other side in.
All right, so this is kind of like what it's gonna look like when we're inside. Of course, we have to put a framing on the front of this. It's gonna look like that. But man, guys, it's coming together. All that storage my wife has been wanting, we're gonna get it. All right, guys, so right now what we're doing is we're building some trim pieces around the wood to make it look a little bit nicer. Just to give you an example, on this side here, you can kind of see we box it in. It looks really good. And then I gotta put this piece right here on, and then I'll show you guys what we're doing next. This is gonna be on the slide right there. And we left the piece here because this is gonna pretty much back up against it.
It's incredible. Stupendous.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Progress we have made.
Yeah, it's only taking us like what, 5 hours?
It's so beautiful.
And it is beautiful. And so what he's doing right here is this is gonna be hinged. So he's kind of nailed this in, and so we're gonna have a hinge right here, and it's gonna open up to give us that storage. We were gonna do a drawer, but we decided against that just because there's not a lot of space.
Professor, ruining your video.
It's all right. I got a good mic, dude. It's probably not gonna even pick up in this thing as much. Yeah. But yeah, it looks good though. I gotta caulk this, paint it, and it's gonna be done. This guy has been a big help. Thank you, sir. Because I don't know what we're doing still. Alright guys, so we finally completed building these benches, and just so you guys can see, they look amazing. I have to bolt them down, but before I do that, they have to be painted or stained. You know, we haven't really figured out yet what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna let Hannah kind of explain the process. Earlier in the video, I said to you guys that we have had 4 other tables, not including the original table that came in here, so take it away.
Yeah, so like Justin said, we've gone through 5 tables. This is our 6th one, I think, our 5th or 6th one. And either some tables were too long, too wide, too tall, or the legs were just in our way. And so it's been a daunting process of trial and error to return tables and bring in new ones. We've had to put tables together, then take them back apart just to get them out of the RV because they don't fit. And so this, we think, is the solution that is going to work for our family. So we can all comfortably fit on these benches. Me, the 2 kids, and Justin, and then we also have a seat there so we can spread out. These benches do open up, and we just store all of our shoes in there. And then we have backpacks and jackets in this one. And so it's kind of messy. You know, this is a new thing for us. We haven't really organized it. So one of the things that we had for a while was a shoe rack that was exposed here from Target. You can still see the nail holes. And then we had another basket that we would toss shoes in. We did like that, but we realized that came out about 6 inches, which means the back of the chair had to be 6 inches from the wall, which means the table had to be pushed out. You get the point. And so every inch matters when you're living tiny. And we ended up coming to the conclusion that the best way for us to utilize this space was for it to serve 2 functions. As most of you know who do live tiny, we needed a seat and a storage area for our shoes. I really like the benches. I like that Justin and our friend Joe built them, so they're even more special to us, and that they're custom fit for this space. And they're beautiful. They're really beautiful. They did these trim pieces here on the side as well as throughout them, and even just the wood that's showing through. I'm leaning towards staining this, but I don't know, we have extra paint, so we might end up painting it too. Who knows?
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, even for this table, this is our 5th table that's been in this spot, and we're gonna probably paint this table. We don't know if we're gonna paint it yet, and we may restain the top of it, but for now we're just happy that there's no shoes. Well, I still have some shoes right here, but there's no shoes in the way, and we don't have to worry about seeing them out in the open. And yeah, book bags, that was a big one for us too. I mean, even my big book bag that I use for work is inside there too. And there's probably maybe what, 15 pairs of shoes in there. So it's not that big and it's not that tall, but it does hide a lot of stuff inside of here. I mean, we still have to get rid of shoes, honestly. When you live tiny, you just got to get rid of that crap. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Stay tuned. We are going to be showing you guys a full walk around of all the things that we've done. Really excited to do that. And yeah, like hopefully by then we can have this painted or stained. That way it can be complete. But there's a few more things we probably need to do to the RV until then. Yeah, we still need to do some touch-ups on the bathrooms. You saw that we did, you know, remove that sink and painted it, and now we just have to put a backsplash up, and that should be pretty much the last thing inside of there. But guys, again, see you soon, and thanks for watching the video.